Hello everyone, we're going to talk about Thomas Hobbes and John Locke, some debate ideas, some of their philosophy, and some of the consequences of their philosophy. So Thomas Hobbes was the big government guy. You could say that Democrats sort of got a lot of their ideas from him, although definitely we are all a lot less radical today. So he believed that all men were equal to each other, but instead of viewing this as an equal rights kind of idea, like modern Republicans and Democrats, he viewed this as we have equal ability to kill each other. He said that even like the strongest of people, the strongest of humanity, and the weakest of humanity were still so close in range that the weakest could kill the strongest, and therefore we had to have one strong governing body, either an absolutist monarch or a parliamentary system that could really just keep us all in check and keep us from killing each other. He said that there were three reasons why humans would always try to kill each other. One was competition. We would all fight for gain. We'd want, think mercantilism, think hungry hippos. Like, what I gain, you lose. What you gain, I lose. There can only be one winner, so we'd compete, right? Capitalism did not yet exist. So the second reason is fear, and he thought that people would always fight for safety. Like, people are going to be persecuting them, so they'd always fight for their safety. Then there's reputation, which is glory. Think King Louis XIV, how he would fight all these random wars just to prove how cool he is. And he believed that, like many others of his age, he believed that the kings ruled with the right of God, and that a rebellion against the king was a denial of God, and that it was very wrong. Now John Locke, on the other hand, who I believe is the best human ever, was awesome. He said that government is a two-way street, that it's the duty of the government to serve the people, that they have to provide the people with liberty, with justice, with freedom, with the ability to pursue their interests, and that they have to protect their safety as well. So John Locke preached that if a government failed to provide any of these aspects of governance, then the people had the right and the ability, they should have the ability to throw off that government. And in theory, this is actually why the Second Amendment came about. You can read the Federalist Papers if you're more interested in that. And so John Locke and Thomas Hobbes had really clashing ideas, and tomorrow we're going to have to debate these ideas, or maybe debate today, depending on when you're watching this video. So tomorrow we're going to be debating these ideas, and if you want like a very, very simplistic way of looking at this, think Republican-Democrat. Like, this is not at all 100% accurate, because both the Republicans and Democrats have changed a lot since these two. But if you're thinking about it in terms of debate, think Democrat big government, Republican small government. It's sort of like that, where Hobbes is sort of like, and he actually titled his book The Leviathan, because like the Leviathan was this powerful beast in ancient mythology. And he believed that we all needed to exist under the rule of the Leviathan government, and that we need to have like the government cracking down on you and making sure that nothing was going wrong, and that we all had to serve the government and stuff like that. And that, like, he wasn't really too concerned with freedom. He was more concerned with safety. Then you've got John Locke, who's really concerned with freedom, not so much with safety, and says that we all need to be able to rebel against the government. We need to overthrow them if they start violating our rights. So be prepared, like whatever your opinion is, that's fine. Be prepared to argue that opinion and try to convince others why you're right, or be convinced that you're wrong, whichever. And good luck tomorrow.